Have you ever felt like the storms in your life were too strong to overcome? One night, the disciples of Jesus experienced a storm so terrifying that they believed they might never make it home. But what happened next became one of the greatest miracles ever recorded. Earlier that day, Jesus had fed more than 5,000 people with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. After everyone had eaten, he instructed his disciples to get into a boat and cross the Sea of Galilee, while he stayed behind to dismiss the crowd. When the people had gone, Jesus climbed a mountainside alone to pray. As darkness covered the land, he spent time with his heavenly Father in quiet prayer. Meanwhile, the disciples were far out on the lake. At first, the journey seemed ordinary, but suddenly the wind grew stronger. Dark clouds covered the sky, rain began to fall, and enormous waves crashed against their small wooden boat. The disciples pulled at the oars with all their strength, but the storm only became more violent. Hour after hour they struggled. The wind howled. The waves rose higher. Fear filled every heart. Then, during the darkest part of the night, something impossible happened. Far across the water, they saw a figure walking toward them. Not swimming, not floating, walking on the water. The disciples froze in terror. "It's a ghost," they cried. But then a familiar voice broke through the wind. "Take courage. It is I. Don't be afraid." It was Jesus. His words brought hope in the middle of the storm. Peter looked at Jesus and said, "Lord, if it is really you, command me to come to you on the water." Jesus answered with one simple word, "Come." Peter stepped over the side of the boat. One foot touched the water, then the other. Instead of sinking, Peter began walking across the waves toward Jesus. Every step was a miracle. As long as Peter kept his eyes on Jesus, he walked where no ordinary person could walk. But then Peter noticed the powerful wind. He saw the towering waves. Fear replaced faith. The moment he focused on the storm instead of Jesus, he began to sink beneath the water. As the sea swallowed him, Peter cried out, "Lord, save me." Without hesitation, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. Holding Peter safely, Jesus said, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" Together, they walked back to the boat. The moment Jesus climbed into the boat, the wind stopped. The rain ended. The waves became perfectly calm. Silence filled the sea. The disciples looked at Jesus with awe. They knelt before him and worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." This miracle revealed that Jesus has authority over creation itself. The wind obeyed him. The sea obeyed him. Even in the middle of chaos, his presence brought peace. The story also reminds us of something deeply personal. Life will bring storms. There will be moments of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Like Peter, we may lose our focus and begin to sink. But Jesus never abandoned Peter. He immediately reached out his hand and saved him. The same message continues to inspire millions today. When we place our trust in Jesus, we can face life's greatest storms with courage, knowing that He is always near. If this story encouraged you, remember these words. Take courage. It is I. Don't be afraid. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.